Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys clips from my recent adventures playing with the Raven Jousting card. Who knew that the best jouster in all of the lands of Hearthstone is a bird? Yeah. It's kind of weird. I hadn't really gotten much play out of the card, as most of the time that I've played Constructed, the mage deck to play has been Tempo Mage, and by tempo I mean burn your opponent's face to little pieces. And really, I have not enjoyed playing that type of deck, so I haven't played that type of deck. Big Mage has kind of been a bit behind most other control decks, and I haven't really gotten my hands on it. So really the first time I got my hands on the Raven is recently in Arena, as Arena, for whatever reason, gives you an insane amount of the same card when you're drafting. So the other day I drafted a deck, I got a bunch of Ravens, I got a bunch of big spells, and it's time to joust with some Ravens. And let me tell you, this card was really impressive. I was really impressed on how powerful this card can be. I was really impressed in the design aspect. You know, I know a lot of you guys were not around when the Grand Tournament came into play. You know, it's been like, I don't know, 3-4 years now. It's been a while. Granted, it's been a while. That expansion was considered quite a failure because a lot of the mechanics were not being used. A lot of the cards are just really bad. The few cards that were good were Inspire cards, cards that have repetitive triggers based on whenever you use your hero power, which makes them win more extreme value cards, which we know are a problem, actually. So the only cards that were being played from that expansion were ones that we didn't like. Now, the cards that certainly saw no play whatsoever were the Jousters, and the Jousters had basically the same effect as the Raven, but Joust was not limited to a specific card type. And that's where I think Hearthstone kind of failed us. The requirement to have some kind of specificity on the card that you're jousting with makes all of the difference. You can play a fairly regular deck and just play heavy spells to leverage your jousting victories with the Raven. You couldn't do that with previous jousting cards, and it basically made all of them worthless because jousting cards had to be balanced around, you know, winning a decent portion of the time, but you couldn't bet on that. So it just sucked. And the Raven, well, it's quite a breath of fresh air that I think a lot of us kind of overlooked, again, largely because Tempo Mage was the main thing going about in Constructed. But for now, I want to give you guys a few clips and show you guys how cool this little card can be, and maybe it'll inspire some, gears in the deck building brain of yours to move around and maybe play around with this card. So check it out, enjoy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Let's go Mage, I guess. Mage is not particularly good, but the other ones are particularly bad. Yeah, fine. Yeah, don't like that one that much. Could rather go with a Tiger. Trog Gloom Eater. Okay. Fine. Gonna go Wasp. Sadbinder pulls nothing yet, but the other cards are pretty bad. I think the Keysmith is really good. Ooh, a Frostbolt. Oh, the Etten though. The Etten is really strong. Alright, so we have not a single spell, but my average number of blizzards in all of this expansion is 2. Solid 2. That's a pretty good start. I think I'll take that one as well. I'm just not gonna pick low drop spells. I'm not gonna do it. Nope. Not that one. I think we're gonna need an early taunt here rather than the late taunt. I think I'd rather play a 3-drop than a 4-drop. Bad 3-drop. Ooh. Okay, I'll make an exception this time. Okay, so we're playing big spells, so Raven Familiar is pretty good. Do I have an Elemental yet? Because I just passed one, but there's no way I was picking it. Oh, there's Blizzard. Let's get that average back to where it needs to be. Another Raven Familiar. Ooh, a Meteor, wow. Who knew these cards were any good whatsoever? I have a lot of 5s. I think I might actually go with the giant. I do not have low drop spells. I'm actually going to go with the frost. Raven Familiar again. Okay. Oh no, I should have gone with the other because it's an elemental. Ew. Okay, Valkyr. Damn. I think I failed on that pretty hard, not picking the elemental. Ooh, and a Flame Strike. Still only one Blizzard though. Damn, never lucky. Let's go with another Arcane Keysmith. Yeah, so this might look totally insane. Double Dragon's Fury, Blizzard, Flame Strike, Meteor. This is like very average. This is the average arena deck these days. I think the deck has above average card quality, but below average curve, making it pretty mediocre. 69.2. This is the new arena, guys. So we know the Sandbinder is like the worst card in the deck, but Ravencaller into Twilight Drake is actually hilariously strong. Well, against another mage, this is no guarantee of winning the Joust. Let's be realistic. That's what it is. But it's still worth trying for some board presence. In all honesty, this hand is absolutely fucking broken for this deck.
Time runs out on me.
Ooh! Ooh. Pretty bad, bro. Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Come, my pretty bears.
I think I'm actually going to do the trade here, so Fireball no longer can clear the Drake.
The dark path is my destiny.
Golden Glinda. Oh, congrats, dude. Another tipsy Crip stream. I don't know, probably soonish. We got our IRL backpack, so we could go drinking on stream, perhaps at some point. Wouldn't that be lovely? Man, my plays suck. I kind of like forcing a ping out of him. And I just want to play stuff that doesn't die to Blizzard. I don't care how shitty it is. Like, that's super shitty. And that's super shitty. And this is also super shitty, but if I play that, it screws up Meteor a little bit. Actually, I should have played that there to, like, fully screw up Meteor. That's unfortunate. Okay.
Job done.
New strat for Azalina with Tess, Sticky Fingers, Medikit, Evasion, and Eye for an Eye every turn with Kingsbane. You think Witchwood is less impactful than TGT? I mean, that's so sad if it's true. I think it's maybe true. But yeah, there was no standard rotation when TGT came out, so. Let's just buff our highest health guys,
I will purify
so we could play around Flame Strike. Yeah, TGT brought Secret Pally. Not the good kind of impactful, but yes, impactful nonetheless. There we go. Got another Primordial Glyph. 2 so far, just like the last mage we played against. He was in fact just setting up Flame Strike. Yeah. I mean, he's still in pretty bad shape, but yeah, that's true. Silver Sword's underrated. Yeah, Silver Sword's very good. That Armor Smith pull is pretty ridiculous, I have to say.
Smelly fish, yummy fish.
He's gonna get 6 armor out of this. It's pretty bad. Okay.
Amazing.
I don't know why he played all that shit. He probably just wanted the armor. Because he knew I had Blizzard from the earlier Joust, I guess you'd call it.
My magic will tear you apart.
Wow. It's pretty insane. Giant. So the face ping there, he's actually going to need a taunt. A large one. Maybe he had a taunt, he just played it there. So. Top deck Volcanosaur. It's 50% chance, well almost 50% at getting a taunt here. Raza was a fun deck to play. I mean, it was a horrible deck to play against, but that's been the... What the fuck? Oh, my brain. It's melting. Really good opener once again. Pretty lucky with these. Winner! Spike Ghost. Please. That's fine. Yeah, I agree with you on the hate for Quest Rogue, but I also really, really hate Tempo Mage. Tempo Mage is just like super depressing, dude. I think I actually hate Tempo Mage more.
I'll give it a shot.
Stop calling it Tempo Mage, there's no tempo in that deck. Yeah, there is, dude. The tempo is called Manorm. Manorm's tempo on drop. Get at me.
By the holy light.
Is there value? Okay, so I'm gonna make that attack no matter what. So is there value in attacking that? So if I don't, if I ping that and it hits this, then you can't kill that. If I ping that and it hits that, I'm just crushed on the board. If I play a Raven Familiar, I'm not crushed on the board. So let's just play a Raven Familiar and not be crushed on the board. Simple as that, right? Nice spells, bro. Can you like learn to get big? There's some serious jousting, by the way. Oh, just kidding. I mean, it's not joust. It's revealing spells in my deck. It's totally different, guys. It's like really different. Like I would call it Omega different, actually. Yeah, Omega different.
Reporting for duty.
I know he's got a quality. I don't want to get blown out. Didn't I kill my Dragon Fury? Oh, I don't know. Did I? Oh crap, I think I did. Whoops. That's okay. He knows I have Fireball, so... I don't think there's a Flame Strike. I think the deck tracker doesn't work with Joust, because Joust... I mean, Reveal, because Reveal is a brand new and fresh mechanic that it doesn't cooperate with. I'm pretty sure I only actually have one Flame Strike in here. That's true, see, I only have one Flame Strike.